Welcome to the podcast series, Small Business Survival Conversations. Through our weekly conversations, we hope to provide you with strategies and insights, knowledge and expertise to enlighten you as you work to build and grow your business.
Good morning, business warriors, and Happy New Year. It's the first Monday of the year, and I know what your day looks like. If it is like mine, I'm sure your emails are already piling up. There is a fire to put out, your phones are buzzing. But before you dive into all of that, let me ask you something. Do you actually know where you're going this year? Because here's what I've learned. If you don't, you're still going to be incredibly busy, but not productive, not intentional. So welcome back to Monday Morning Motivation on the Small Business Survival Conversation podcast. I'm your host, Anna Steinfest. And today we're kicking off the new year with something simple but very powerful. I will share with you how you can attain clarity, focus, and direction. And trust me, it will not be a 40-page business plan or corporate strategy decks. I will share with you something very simple. Just a simple roadmap so you don't wake up next December wondering where the entire year went. Sounds good? So let's dive in. And the story for today, I was reminding of the scene I read in Alice in Wonderland that I think about every January, to be honest with you, because it perfectly captures what happens to most of us small business owners. So I just will remind you about that scene. Alice is standing at the fork in the road. And I don't know whether you remember, but she was lost, confused. So she asked the Cheshire Cat, "Would you tell me, please, which way I ought to go from here?" And the cat says, "That depends a good deal on where you want to get to." Alice responds, "I don't much care where." So the cat tells her, "Then it doesn't matter which way you go." Alice adds, "So long as I get somewhere." And the cat calmly replies, "Oh, you are sure to do that if you only walk long enough." Let that sink in for a second. So that conversation, I don't know whether you remember it. That's most small business owners on January 2nd. We are very busy. We're working hard. We're moving all the time. But when someone asks us, "Where are you headed this year?" you're not really sure. You don't know what success looks like. Or even if you do, you're so busy, you don't have that picture or clarity. You don't know what actually matters most to scale your business or to grow your business. You don't know what you should be saying no to. And just like Alice, if you don't much care where you're going, then every distraction starts to look like an opportunity. That's how we end up chasing shiny objects that don't fit our business or saying yes to clients who drain us, or sometimes launching things that doesn't move the needle, or burning out without making real progress. Does it sound familiar? However, here's the good news. You don't need a complicated 20-page business plan to stay on track. You just need direction. And that's what we are going to create today. Most business owners avoid planning because it feels overwhelming, or in our head, it's like time consuming. And honestly, a little pointless when things change so fast anyway. So instead, we wing it. I'm sure you do that too. If you say no, I'm sorry, I have to call you a liar. But here's the truth. I want you to create a one-page roadmap. So a one-page roadmap beats no planning every single time. It will give you a filter for decisions, a way to measure actual progress, or permission to say no to things that doesn't fit your plan, or something to come back to when life gets chaotic. And it will get chaotic, as we all know. But that's exactly, you need this. So this one pager, this isn't about predicting the future. It's about choosing a direction so you're not just wandering. All right, here's what goes on your one pager roadmap. Nothing more. So number one, I want you to write down, where do you want to be by this time next year? In here, I want you to write not vague goals like grow more or do better. I want you to be very, very specific. What's your revenue target? How many clients do you want? What does your schedule look like? How big will be your team? What's your stress level? If you can describe it clearly, you cannot build toward it. Number two, on this plan, I want you to write what are the 3 priorities that actually matter. Not 10 priorities, not 20. I want you to write just 3 priorities. These are the things that, if you do them well, make everything else easier or unnecessary. This is how you avoid distraction. Number 3, what you need to stop doing. This part most people skip, but honestly, it is one of the most important parts. What are you doing right now out of habit, or sometimes out of guilt or out of fear, that's draining your time, that drains your energy, and not actually moves your business forward? Progress isn't just about adding more on your plate. It's about removing what doesn't belong there. And number 4 on this one page, I want you to write, how will you know you're off track? I want you to define here your warning signs right now. And I'll give you an example. Maybe working more hours but making less money, or avoiding your financials. Some of us don't like to look at the financials. Well, I should not say some of us, because I love looking at my financials, but I have talked to a lot of business owners, and they're scared to look at their financials, or sometimes constantly reacting instead of planning. When you know these warning signs, you can course correct before you completely lose your path. So let's make this real. Here are the 3 actions you can take today. Yes, I'm talking about today. Action step number 1. I want you to create your one-page roadmap this week. I want you to block right now 60 minutes on your calendar. I want you to sit down with one page, and one page only, and answer these 4 questions. Number 1, where am I going? Number 2, what matters most? Number 3, what stops now? And number 4, how will I know if I'm drifting. And don't worry being perfect. I just want you to be clear, answering clear on these 4 questions. Action step number 2, I want you to choose one word for the year. Pick one word that will guide your decision. I'll give you an example. Maybe focus, clarity, discipline, growth, stability. This becomes your decision filter. When you're not sure what to do, ask yourself, does this align with my word? Every single time people are asking you, can you do this for me? Instead of saying yes to everything, go to this word and see if it is aligned. If it's not, it's easy. No is the answer. Action step number 3, I want you to review it every Monday morning, just 5 minutes every morning. That's it. And I want you to ask yourself, did my action last week match my direction? What needs adjustment this week? This will keep you from drifting. As we start this new year, remember this. If you don't know where you're going, any road will do. And you'll still end up somewhere, just not where you intended. This year, don't just walk. I want you to choose the road. I'm Anna Steinfest, and this has been Monday Morning Motivation. Now, go build your roadmap and make this year intentional.
You've been listening to the Small Business Survival Conversation podcast. Make sure to like, rate, and review the show. And don't forget to join us next week for another episode. In the meantime, hook up with us on our Facebook group at Small Business Survival Tools and Tips. Till next time, thank you for listening.